Might wake the baby. Ooh. Oh crap. Hello people, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go through some of the picks I've picked up throughout the last few days. I didn't film anything, just couldn't be bothered, so I'm just going to show you what I've got, and obviously what profit I'm going to make, how much it cost. Got quite a few nice items. I've aligned them all a bit. Loads of different ones. Some really nice picks. Some very old vintage toys. Well, one toy. Maybe another potential very good toy, which might be worth a lot more. But yeah, let's get through it. First of all, I'm going to go through something very basic and ordinary. Master of Pieces might like this. It is a Voltron DVD. It's volume 2. I thought it might be worth a lot more. It owes me 30p, but yeah, it's only worth about £3. But you know what, I might watch it to see what it's like. I've never ever seen it, but yeah, it'll owe me a couple of quid. I went to the charity shops and I picked up some really good buys. I picked up these, and if you know what these are, then you know how much these potentially could be. These are Puma racing replicas, so they're not obviously what they wear in the Formula 1, but they're like a sort of imitation of the Formula 1 shoes, what they wear. Obviously it's got the Ferrari badge there, obviously Puma, suede. They are in really good condition considering they're an old pair, and you know that because they haven't got the QR code. It's just like a barcode, and as you can see there, the Ferrari badge there. They are size 8. I would actually keep these. I think they'd be quite cool for boxing shoes as well. I paid £7 for these. I picked them up. I didn't even look. I knew I could make a profit off these. £7. Comps are probably around about the 50 to 60 mark, so I'm going to put them on around that area. I should get them, but something that is cool. Next, I picked up these animal flip-flops. I was going to get them for my son, but then found out they're just a bit too small. They're the size down from him. I haven't actually looked how much these go for, but I can't see them going for much. Maybe I might be able to get a maximum of 10 quid. Stuff like this flies out on Vinted, so I'm going to put them on for a tenner. If somebody offers me 8 quid, that's fine. I paid £1 for these, so, you know, I'm in a winner whatever I do. Also in the same shop, I picked up these, and these are the go-to shoes. They are Loke shoes. I picked them up. I didn't do the comps because I just thought, well, they're £2, you know, they're going to give me a good profit anyway. Not as good as other Lokes. I don't know why. Some are more expensive than others. But these ones, they are the Holborn ones. They only seem to fetch around 25 quid if you're lucky. But I'm going to aim for about £20, you know, £25. If I can get that, it's £2. So I'm going to still make a good profit. But yeah, my first ever pair of Lokes. Also, I picked up some of these. I paid 50p for these. Like some lads, like little water shoes things. I ain't got a clue. They're called Nanu, the makers. I haven't even bothered looking if they're worth much. They can't be worth much because they're kids. They're for surfing. I'm going to put them on for about £5 to £10 on somewhere like Vinted. Like I said, Vinted will snap these up. A couple of ladies sandals now. I've got a couple of wedge sandals. These are Skechers ones. They're actually really good condition. There's a few bit of discoloration in there. It's obviously fake tan or something, or dirt. I think it is actually dirt because it's not dark enough to be fake tan. But Skechers are expensive. I actually ordered myself some trainers. I'll show you. They're coming on my birthday next month. They're getting custom made, so I'm going to do a video about it. Oh god, I hope they look good. I'm going to unboxing. But I wanted some Skechers just for walking around. Went in there today. Them slip-on ones are £100, and Skechers are not cheap. You know, people look past Skechers, but they are expensive. Looking around the £25 mark for these sort of wedgie shoes, a brand make like Skechers. I paid £2 for these. Last pair of women's shoes I bought were some Rocket Dog. Rocket Dog are pretty alright make. I wouldn't say they're like a really expensive make. You see them in most shoe shops, you know. And these are basically brand new. I mean, the tread, I mean, there's no wear on it. There's a little scuff at the back where the leather's peeling off a little bit, or if it is leather. They're cork and suede. Very nice looking. I think these would sell quite quickly. Pay £2 for them again. They don't fetch as much as the Skechers, so they're probably fetch around £15. Next is probably one of the best finds I would say I've ever had. If you're in your late 30s, 40s, you might have heard this sound. All right, you can show me. I have picked up, and if I didn't have picked up another thing, this would have been my thumbnail, because these are rare. I mean, I thought this was a brand new toy, and I looked at it and I went, that's but a moon, I'm sure it is. They had spoons as hands and stuff, and I remember watching it when I was like really young, my son's age. Then I looked and I saw the button moon, and I went, this is way too in good condition to be an old toy. Then I checked the badge, the label, and it says 1980s. The company that makes this actually is a factory around the corner, and it's called the Golden Bear Factory. It is actually where I'm from. I might have a visit or email them just to see if they've got any sort of like old stock where they just don't want it. It's just in a box getting dusty. They might give it me. They might, you know, say you can have it for 50 quid or something. There might be some rare things, because this thing can fetch up, right? If it's got the tags, there've been one sold for £50. This hasn't got the tags, but this is virtually, there was no markings on this. Whoever had this did not play with it, did not touch it at all. I mean, the white is white. It is in immaculate condition. I can't see this selling for less than £30 to £40, and that's what I'm going to put on. I'm going to put on for £40. Obviously, the competition in this is very small, and obviously desirability, but somebody who is a collector of like 80s children's shows, they're going to snap this up. It is absolutely awesome. I think it's probably one of the best finds that I've had, because I know what it is, and I've found another vintage toy which is going to get me a massive profit. I paid £1 for this. Up at the car boot on Wednesday, it is a Sharp VHS DVD player. It is a very good one, from a house clearance person. It's got a few scuffs on there. You know, if you get something from a house clearance, it's very rare you're going to find one in absolute mint condition. No remote, but one of these has sold recently for, I think it was £45–50, I think. I've tested it. I've tested it on the VHS. I've tested it on the DVD, on the TV. Going to do the actual video about how to sell stuff like VHS's videos, and how to sell them off quickly, because if you show certain things, they will sell quicker, because it will make the customer want it, because it's just more, they know it's a safe buy. I paid £5 for this, and it'll sell for £50 all day long, even with no remote. If you have the remote with this, I would probably even put it even higher, because the remote has sold for £25. I got that with it as well. So I might actually watch that. I mean, Blackadder, what a series, and that fetches about £3 to £4. So I might actually just sell that separately. Then I picked up a load of board games, 2 from a car boot, which is these 2. This one I picked up today. I thought I'm going to go for it. It's going to be a more expensive one, because I'm my local area, it's really hard for signal, so I have to go into like a Wi-Fi pub to get the Wi-Fi. I bought it anyway because I didn't want to risk losing it. Paid £3. Everything was in there. It doesn't go for that much. It goes for about 15 quid maximum if I can get it, but it is in really good condition, so I should be able to get that. The Birmingham edition is all there as well, and that one fetches between 15 and 20. I paid £3 for that as well. But this is the best one. It is the Hobbit. There is 2 versions of this, but this is the Desolation of Smaug. This is the rarer one. So you're looking at £25. One is sold for £25. Everything is there. So I picked that up for £3 as well. So the profit is going to be really good, especially on that one. That is everything I picked up over the last couple of days, except for one thing, which I picked up literally at the end of today. You saw it at the start of the video, you saw it on the thumbnail, and you're probably wondering, have I really bought a baby at a charity shop? Well, yes, I did. And I paid a £5 for her. I think it's a her. I haven't really checked. This is what they're called, reborn baby dolls or whatever. It is meant to look realistic. There's all sorts of different ones. I did a bit of research on. It hasn't got a signature mark or anything on there. You can buy them like unpainted, and what you're supposed to do is actually paint them with special paints to make them look realistic. This is a bit more bluey, looks like it's been strangled. Real hair, it's obviously bald, balding, getting his hair back. Eyelashes are real. It's got some really good detail on the arms. I don't know if the camera can catch it up, but it's got like veins and everything. It's material in there where it's got like I would say like your bean baggy thing to get the weight, so I've got to weigh it as well. But yeah, I bought this actually with it, so it looks a bit more cuter. These can fetch for crazy money because of how they're designed. There's different, obviously different looking babies, all different hairs and everything, but certain people are very well known for designing the look of them, like the complexion and everything, and some of them well known. If you've got a well-known person, they can fetch anything up to £300. I mean, you just look at the comps of this. I'm just scrolling through there now. Look at they're all over the place. I mean, there's ones going for 30s, there's ones going for 60, there's ones going for 100, 150. They're all over the place. This one, I have not got a clue what I'm going to price at. I might just put it on for 100 because it's quite cute. Look at it. But the sooner I get rid of this, the better, because it's freaking me out. That needs to go ASAP. So over the last couple of days, I've spent roughly about £34. I'm going to do these comps now, so people are going to be like, oh yeah, but you got to take off postage and packaging and do this and do that. Shut up. I'm doing this the way I'm going to do it. I'm doing a video because that person, I thought he was okay, but constant messages. I had over 30 messages off him constantly saying it's wrong, you haven't done it right, when I did do it right. Because I'm going to show you now, if you're still watching this video, I'm going to show you now. I'm not going to actually do a video because I can't be bothered, because I'm not lowering myself to this. This was this thing that I was on about. Right, I'm going to show you what I mean. Something I obviously mark it in a book, on a spreadsheet as well. So for instance, I sold some Clark's shoes. I bought them for £4.99. On eBay, I sold them for £32. This is my profit. And what I do is, obviously when you go through, you're going to see on the screen now, when it comes up as sold on anywhere, so this is eBay, it'll come up with £32 sold, but that's not the actual price, what you're going to get. You go on to view orders and you scroll all the way down and it'll come up with a price after the fees. Obviously they add the post and packaging on that, and then they take the sale and the post and packaging as all as one. Then they take off the fees. I get the fees, put it in the calculator, then I take off the £4.99, and then I take off whatever the post and packaging. So shoes usually are always £2.99. So I'll take off the £2.99 and the £4.99, and it comes up with a total like that. And that's what I do with every single one. So when somebody's saying they are wrong and this is all wrong and I haven't done it right, I have done it right, because when you come down to the total, this is how much the stuff cost when I bought it. This is the sales, you know, before all the stuff is taken off on my eBay. And this is the profit, what I got on eBay. So I sold 32 things on eBay, and my profit after post and packaging off the fees and everything came up to 571.63p. What the people who actually thought I got it wrong don't realise, and actually don't watch the video or listen, is I also had vintage sales. So I had these sales, and it's a lot more easier to do because you don't get fees. So this is the bought list, this is what it's sold for, and then this is the profit. So all you do is so 30 it sold for, I'll take away the £25 profit, simple, which gave me £100 profit. So add £100 to that, and it's 671. But you're thinking, well, that's not what you said. What I did forget to put on was this. This is a carboot. I've got a video coming out. I completely forgot to say about that. But this is a carboot video. I only made 40 quid. It's coming out like soon. So add the 100 and the 571 and the 40. I get 711.63p. That is my profit. So if people was wondering what this is was the before fees, which is obviously the 906 from eBay and the 121, which is up there, which is before me taking off the items what I paid for, and then after profits it comes like to that. That is completely right. There is nothing wrong about that. When you are a subscriber to eBay as an eBay seller, your rates of fees are all over the place. Different items are less in fees. Some items are the same, like normal, like 12%, but some are like 5%, depending on what you sell. It depends on what your post and packaging is like. So some of the items I sell, I actually make no loss on post and packaging. I sometimes gain because the post and packaging is only £2.99, and I might put £4.50 for shoes. So I'm not really losing any money off the post packaging. I might be losing like 50p here and there. In a way, I don't lose money on certain things, but I don't need to explain myself again. Like I said, I don't need to lie. I'll tell you how much I spent. I spent around £34 on all that stuff I've shown you today. If I sold all this stuff before fees, you're looking around the 370. Obviously, it all depends on certain things. You know, the baby's going to be a hit and miss. It's either going to be selling for a lot or, you know, minimum 50, 30 bottom price, but we don't know. Obviously, the button moon thing, I've seen one sell for £40-50 tagged, so there's no reason why I can't get £30 for that. But how long is it going to be on there for? Is because it's very, very niche. The board games seem to sell quite quick. Obviously, the shoes and that should sell. The VHS will go. It will go. That is a very good one, so it should go. After fees and all that, like post and packaging, that I'm looking around the 290, maybe 280. It's going to be around that area because obviously I do not know what I'm going to put the baby on for, and the button moon. I might put them on high just to see if I can get them, and then just leave offers on, and see if anybody gives me a good offer. So anyway, thank you for watching this. Thank you for the comments in the last video, except for certain people. He's not blocked. I am giving him one more chance. If he starts doing that again, you will be blocked. And I don't take rubbish off people who say basically I'm a liar or say I've messed up, because I didn't mess up on this. And you can say what you want. I don't care. because I speak the truth. I don't need to lie. This is a channel to help people with reselling. I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I'm showing people what you can pick up to help maybe sell stuff for themselves. I'm not here just to gloat if I made loads of money, because there's a lot of resellers that make a hell of a lot more money than me. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I am now going to go and dry my forehead because I am sweating like anything. South facing bedroom are killers. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again next time.